Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The adaptable, mutable strength of Virgo has given you the momentum to steamroll right through the equinox. So stay focused and batten down the hatches until you reach the tropical point of Capricorn. This is a time for the cycle of organization and assessment that will lead to a calm and successful holiday season while preparing you for the next cycle of seasons that will fill you with strength and determination. Your sense of humor will guarantee you success, provided you recognize that sometimes planning is simply a way to make our cosmic creator burst into tearful laughter. Sometimes planned projects are disasters, and sometimes unplanned projects are surprise strokes of genius. So why not leave room for both? Structure is great to keep the earthy minds of the hexahedron continuum happy and secure. But the biggest upsets tend to bring out the most creative strokes of genius that reminds us that we have much more talent than we give ourselves credit for. Capricorn reminds us that having a plan is always best because plans can be thrown away if there is a consensus around spontaneity. But the way to keep Cappy happy is to stay away from the crappy awkwardness of impromptu planning. Taurus reminds us that slow and steady wins the race, even if you are being managed by a zealous mountain goat that wants to win more than he wants to live. Virgo reminds us to focus on doing our very best and not get carried away with the false and temporary prestige of public recognition for tasks you should be honored to do as payment in full just for breathing. Virgo reminds us that Earth is in fact substance and sustenance, represented by the bull, touch, and the earth itself. Time to use your appreciation of innovation and beauty to reinvigorate your daily routine with the principles of art. Rely more on your creativity than your status quo business as usual approach to problem solving. Time to build castles out of love and gold using every resource you have to manifesting a brain with balanced emotional and willful hemispheres. Your pragmatic understanding of life makes you the horizon of eternity, gently pulling back the veil for all those intent on waking from the dream spell of duality consciousness. Keep in mind that survival and craziness are linked, and those that believe that they should never worry about their sanity are the ones who may be certifiably insane. Stay crazy about staying on task and finishing all of your goals. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. The fire sign continuum is still flying high after the full moon in Aries download. Meanwhile, the winds of change from the Libra sun fans our fiery trio like cosmic royalty. While change is a good thing, beware of changing too quickly and not establishing that which you have learned from each experience before you move on to the next. Success or failure, you know that the value is in what you have learned and what you will pay forward. With the retrograde of Uranus and Jupiter kicking up cosmic dust, don't expect everything to move at the speed that you have become spoiled with in recent weeks. As Libra prepares to step aside, Scorpio will take control, creating an opportunity for deeper emotional reflection due to the grand trine with Ceres and Neptune. You will move towards being inclusive of others and less exclusive, with the idea that you will be gaining more fans and further developing your diplomacy skills. The ingenious fiery energy of Uranus in Aries and the ingress of Mars into Sagittarius will produce a lot of original work and projects. This will unblock old plans and create opportunities to make new projects that will bring the collective results that everyone seeks. Besides, you have proven that you don't need certainty. You need effort and passion from yourself and others as a catalyst that will bring forth the cornucopia of progress and completion. Libra is the kinetic art of the Zodiac. Libra represents the manifestation of the oceans and the sky as air. Libra is the cosmic scale between male and female energy. This sense of balance is at the heart of Venus's association with the scales of justice that is Libra. The astrological Virgo symbol has the arrow of existence pointing inward, representing the female reproductive organ. On the other side of Libra, on the ecliptic, the astrological symbol for Scorpio is the same as Virgo, Only the arrow or barb is pointing outward, representing the male reproductive organ. Since Libra is the only non-living symbol on the Zodiac ecliptic and it lies between polar opposites, perhaps this is an encoded message about the nature of balance and temperance and its role in stabilizing existence. Like the story of Tiresias, perhaps Libra is a vessel of the Zodiac which is intended for providing measured and balanced experiences in perception for the purposes of developing the collective conscience and consciousness of humanity. Perhaps with both sides to every story in hand, Libra teaches humanity the value of negotiation, mediation, and tactful diplomacy. Like Mars brings his companions fear and dread into war, Libra often brings in equality and understanding. Perhaps this is why all new moons and full moons are tethered to each other, as they contain the seeds that balance each other out while our solar system spirals around the galaxy. Just like there is unsolicited caretaker Libra that can become overburdened, there is also the self-serving Libra that embraces Emperor Aries' Martian habits. Perhaps ultimately, like Libra, we are at our best when we are constantly striving for balance. Perhaps sometimes balance is perfect harmony and equilibrium, and sometimes balance is disharmony for long periods of time, followed by long periods of time in absolute harmony. Perhaps we should not be fooled by Libra's perceived lack of decisiveness. Perhaps making decisions based on love and balance takes more time. Like we learned with Aries, sometimes our most colossal failures simply pave the way to Herculean proportions of success. With that in mind, it is clear to see that humanity ultimately always has the free will to make choices that are grounded in fear or in love. Perhaps when we trust that any of our mistakes can be corrected, provided that we avoid fear or social conditioning, we can be a more decisive world free from the disabling scrutiny of judgment. In the seventh zodiac labor of Hercules, our hero has to capture a boar, which represents our emotions. The determination or will with the placement of boundaries and control over our emotions brings us into harmony necessary to muster the best possible results for ourselves and our community. Perhaps making our choice from a place of love over fear, while tempering our will with our emotions, pushes humanity towards unity consciousness, apotheosis, hope, and peace. The labor of humanity can be summed up as balance, harmony, and peace equal freedom. Recognizing the need for balance in ourselves and in others with discernment over judgment of our cosmic brothers and sisters advances us one step closer to freedom and one step further still into the age of Aquarius.
So